And as the heat comes into the RAGBRAI riders have been pedal to the metal today, so riders also took time to slow down and enjoy the small town and the people they've met on their day one stops. And joining us live from Turin, the final stop of day one RAGBRAI, Irvin Doman is actually in Harlan, where Irvin, you've heard plenty of stories today as the riders have been hard at work. What's been the best story that you've heard so far?
Well, Sophie, I can't just pick one, but I'll tell you this much. We all know that F stands for fish, and for me, I had the honor of meeting the mayor of Fish. I guess, rather, the mayor of the Fish bus. Now, that Fish bus is carrying a cycling group that is well on their way to making the saying F is for fun.
You know, you get to be a little bit older. It's like spring break for adults. You know, we could come out and have a good time.
The Fish bus was founded 3 generations ago, and without the original founder now, they are still carrying the torch. And for Tony Farmer, it is his 29th ride, and for him, every ride is about experiencing new communities and, of course, the people.
You know, you see some friends that you only see once a year, and some of the teams ride together, you know, weekly, but our team isn't like that. We kind of get together, come together from all over the country, and so it's nice to see the old friends.
And for another group of riders, it's more than friends, it's family. Maria Davis and Yolanda Crystal are sisters from Des Moines. For them, the journey for the 53rd RAGBRAI begins with the first ever great bike ride across Iowa.
Well, our dad passed away last year, but he was 78. He rode every RAGBRAI that ever existed since the first one. So last year, he passed away in June, and we came on RAGBRAI, and we wore his button, and he started our whole team.
The group of 24 riders are all family, and they plan on doing this for years to come to celebrate the life of their father, who would love to see their family tradition continue.
We wouldn't miss this ride for anything. It's our favorite week of the year. Favorite week of the year.
So whether it's a fun story about meeting the mayor of Fish or a more meaningful one about a loss bringing family closer together on RAGBRAI, the people are certainly the reason that this week-long event is so meaningful. Live in Harlan, Iowa with chief videographer Acacia Killian, Irvin Doman, KTIV News 4.